Clark County Today is presented by Connell Real Estate. Hire an agent, get a team. Learn more by visiting connellrealestate.com.
Hey everyone, Chris Brown here with your ClarkCountyToday.com video update for Wednesday, December 23rd. We have a sad update to a story that was breaking news on Tuesday. Vancouver police have confirmed that a man and woman shot inside a medical building on the Peace Health Southwest campus have died from their injuries. The woman was identified as 20-year-old Lilia Zagaria, who was working as a concierge inside the lobby of the 505 Medical Office Building. Police have said only that the shooting appears to be random in nature and that no threat to the public exists. Police have not said how the adult male who also died was involved, but Peace Health Southwest confirmed that Zagaria was not the shooter. The Vancouver Police Major Crimes Team is continuing that investigation. Peace Health said today that extra security will be at that building for a while to help people working there feel a sense of safety. The number of confirmed COVID-19 cases in Clark County topped 12,000 today with 100 new positive tests since Tuesday. 2 more deaths were also reported, bringing the total to 137, with 126 of those confirmed and 11 suspected to be linked to the virus. Hospitalizations remain steady with 51 confirmed and 6 suspected cases in Clark County hospitals. The number of active cases dropped again to 788. At Peace Health Southwest, a total of 1,600 frontline medical workers have received first dose of the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine, said Chief Medical Officer Dr. Lawrence Neville during a press conference this morning. Neville said so far they've had no severe reactions to the vaccine.
The data suggests the second dose does produce a little bit more side effects than the first. And the more people know that in advance, the more they normalize that, the more they say, hey, that's what I expected, that's what I was told would happen. And in fact, it's not a bad sign. It means your immune system is reacting the way that we want it to the drug, to the vaccine, and is producing the reactions and the antibodies that we want it to. And having that day or two of side effects, if they come with a second dose, again, is normal and a good sign. It's a sign that the medicine is really doing what it's supposed to do.
Neville said there are around 4,300 workers at Peace Health Southwest who qualify to receive the first round of vaccinations. The State Department of Health said today that Clark County would be receiving just over 8,000 doses of the Moderna vaccine as soon as today. The state has ordered 128,000 doses of that vaccine and said they expect another 44,300 doses to arrive next week. The state is expecting to receive an additional 57,500 doses of the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine next week. Well, if you haven't noticed, Clark County Today has been posting a series of pandemic-related polls on our website. The latest one asked whether you believe schools in Clark County should reopen immediately for in-person learning. Out of nearly 750 responses, almost 2/3 of you said it's time for students and teachers to head back to a physical classroom. Based on the county's population, that sample size gives a fairly high confidence level that it is representative of the population at large, with a 5% margin for error. Now, right now, we're asking whether you plan to change your plans for Christmas and New Year's in light of the ongoing pandemic. Be sure to register your vote at ClarkCountyToday.com. Starting next year, the city of Vancouver is launching a trial program to allow some people facing a third-degree charge of driving with a suspended license a chance to avoid a criminal record. Now, the driving while suspended 3 charge stems usually from unpaid tickets or citations. And Vancouver City Attorney Jonathan Young said they found people of color were up to 3 times more likely to face the charge. Now, first-time offenders will be offered a chance to enter a diversion program or work with the city to get their license renewed. If that still doesn't work, most people would end up with only a civil infraction rather than a criminal charge. The changes are one step in the city's goals to examine policies and laws that might have a disproportionate impact on minorities in the community. Now, the pilot program is scheduled to run for next year before being re-examined. You can read more about what led up to the change and who is not exempt from the charges in our full story at ClarkCountyToday.com. Well, Mackenzie Scott, the ex-wife of Amazon founder Jeff Bezos, has donated more than $4 billion to charities this year, including the single largest ever one-time donation to Goodwill Industries of the Columbia Willamette. The nonprofit, which raises funding by selling donated items at retail outlets across the region, usually doesn't take personal donations, but Scott's $15 million donation will be used to expand Goodwill's Job Connection program, as well as career enhancement services and job training. The company's president and CEO, Kathy Hannum, said they were humbled by the gift, which they felt demonstrated confidence in Goodwill's service to the community. In more good news, our own Paul Valencia went online in search of local artists performing Christmas music and found a lot of area schools posting videos of their students.
This Christmas week, enjoy the sounds of Christmas from local artists, local students through local schools.
Here we come, caroling among the sweet. Here we come, wanting so better to be seen. Love and joy.
We talked to the choir directors at Skyview High School and Heritage High School for a story we posted on ClarkCountyToday.com. Plus, we have links to their virtual concerts, as well as several other schools from the county. The message? The arts are still thriving. Sure, these are online concerts because the schools were not allowed to hold live concerts. But the time and effort to make these sound oh so perfect, well, you'll see. The students put their hearts into every song.
You have drawn this song from us. The bells are ringing, joyous voices sweet and clear. Sing the sad of heart to cheer. Ding dong, Christmas bells are ringing.
We did not find links from every school, but we found enough to get you started to feel the Christmas magic via song. There is a sing-along with Skyview High School and Alki Middle School students. And at Heritage, there is one performance that features elementary, middle school, and high school students.
This is the sound of voices three, singing together in harmony. This is the sound of all of us, singing with love and the will to trust. Leave the rest behind and we'll turn to dust. This is the sound of all of us.
All right, great stuff. Thanks, Paul. And that is your Wednesday check of the stories we're following for you at ClarkCountyToday.com. Make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to see when stories are posted and be part of the conversation. You can email news tips and story ideas to news@ClarkCountyToday.com. Hey, the nightly video update will be off for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, but we will be back again next week. And for all of us, I'm Chris Brown saying have a safe and Merry Christmas.